Hello and welcome back for another video about patch 6.4. Today we got the patch note, the preliminary patch note. It just came out like half an hour ago, and so we will read that. It is a preliminary, so that means they will maybe add things on the patch day, like details about stats and stuff like that. So obviously they remind you that there is a trailer for the patch. And before reading, obviously you will have a link to that patch note on the description. So first we have playable content. So we have the new MSQ coming out that will start in Radzatan by talking to Varshan. That's where you left the MSQ on patch 6.3. And we've got quite some quests. Character portraits have been implemented for battle dialogue during main scenario instances. Quest battle starting from patch 2.0 quest Brotherly Love through the final quest of patch 2.55. Okay. So that's interesting. They added portrait but NPC. Chronicles of New Era quest have been added with Pandemonium. We have the last tier of the red. And new side story quests added, like a fairy tale come true with Tataru's Countdown d'Avor. We've got three quests for that. We have a new quest for Island Sanctuary on your island, actually. New chapter added to New Game Plus with Pandemonium, because we will be done with that. The graphic for the quest icon that display above Escort NPC has been changed for a certain quest. It is added for quests after 5.0, and older quests will be implemented on future patch. So I guess that's some quality of life to know that if a quest will have an NPC following you, I guess. New items are available from certain gemstone traders, so that's Fate Farm update. Treasure Hunt. Rewards for Qyorria skin treasure map and Ophiotaros skin treasure map has been adjusted, so that's the map of Endwalker. Reward for the Exitratron 6000 and Shifting Gymnasium Agon adjusted, so that means we have new rewards. We have new charge symbol option have been added to company crest, so we have new charge symbol option have also been added to PvP team crest. Okay, so that's just for the logo of your company. They made changes to the subaquatic voyages, so new map, new areas, new items, more level, more items that can be displayed on the voyage log, and non-stackable item acquired. The total number of items will be displayed, so if you get 2 times the same item, it will be stacked on the counter, even if they don't stack. Housing. The message that displayed when confirming the result of a housing lottery in which only one person has participated has been changed. Okay. The following addition and adjustment have been made to message book. The homeworld of players will leave the message will not be displayed. A unique mark will not display on message written by players that belong to the same free company as you. Okay, so that's the little house, as you can see on the screen. Furnishing from the Final Fantasy XIV furnishing design contest has been added. That's the 2019 contest. We have some screen about that. A few indoor and outdoor items. Interesting. New furnishing added. So these are designed by the Final Fantasy XIV team. Oh, that's that little flooring or roof or whatever is really nice. It looks like some water or so. Will be worth checking. New orchestration roll added, obviously. New seeds for flower pot. Okay. That's the chrysanthemum seeds, and you can get them in every material suppliers. New aquarium fish have been added. We have that sort of turtle, I guess, or lizard turtle thingy. Manderville Gold Saucer. So we have new cards and new NPC opponents for Triple Triad. That's something usual. Miscellaneous. The following addition and adjustment have been to Island Sanctuary. The maximum Sanctuary rank has been raised to 16. Vision added, so that's a building you can have on the island. New items added that are offered by Orandus Order NPC in exchange for island and Seafarer Cowries, that's the currency from island. New gathering area have been added to the wilds, and it will be unlocked by doing progress on your island. New gathering point added, new gatherable item added, new construction plots added, new facilities added, new sanctuary crafting recipe added, new produce has been added, new animals, new materials can now be acquired from foraging expedition, a new area has been added to foraging expedition, new ironwork handicraft added, a warning that display when a material deficit will be incurred for handicraft has been added, and you can disable it, I guess, in the settings of your island. The maximum number of minions that can be simultaneously released have been increased from 40 to 50. The finishing glamour feature has been implemented. That's a new feature for island where you can use outdoor items and place them around buildings. There is a full video on my channel for that. And so basically you will be able to have up to 90 items placed on your island, and you can save 100 glamour of housing items. Finishing gather glamour limit, so 90. Dying finishing glamour, you can do that from the menu of your island. And so yeah, you can register items up to 120 actually. You register them so that you don't need them in your inventory to place them. New hairstyle added for Qyorria. So we have the back here and the front. Nice. Yeah. I guess that's a free one. That's not but that's nice. New hairstyle for Rodgar. Okay. Following addition and adjustment made to Wondrustel, so they will add Eitherfond and Euphrosine, which is the alien thread. New items available for full leaves, so it is relieved. It is now revealed that the new magical bet will be for leaves, so that's a currency from for hollows, which is in Royal Trial. New emotes added. We have some kind of that's in all the animations they add as an emote. That's nice. So now on to the battle system. The following action has been removed from Scholar Summon Selene. So you can only summon one fairy. That's useless. But no, you can. They probably write it down later. Yeah, you can glamour your fairy now. The following action will now use unique visual and sound effect when applied: Peloton, Troubadour, Tactician, Searing Light, Magic Barrier, Whispering Dawn, Fey Illumination, Expedient, Divination. Limit breaks have been adjusted to reduce variance in their damage dealt. Okay. Glamour cannot be applied to Scholar Fairy, but you will have to complete the quest level 30, A Fairy Tale Come True from Limsa Luminsa. Pets that are moving will now stop immediately to execute action when commanded. Okay. A text-based filter has been added to the Blue Magic spellbook. Okay. Yeah, that's right. They get ready for Blue Mage update, which is on 6.45. The following addition and adjustment have been made to the Blue Mage log. So the weekly challenge category has been added, which only displays weekly targets. Okay. Contents of the log can now be collapsed or displayed per extension. A bit of quality of life for Blue Mage, I guess. The following, the location of enemies in the following area has been adjusted in Lower Lanacea, Amarang, and Galermald. A new dungeon, the Aether Font, has been added. It is linked to the story, obviously. So it will be level 90 and high level 605, and it will require a quest on the MSQ. Item level sync has been added to the following duties: the Fell Court of Qyorria and Lapis Manalis, that's the previous dungeon. So item level sync to 630, because now you can go way beyond, I guess. New trial added the Voidcast dice and its extreme version. It is linked to the MSQ as well, and the average item level is 615. Okay. And 630 for the extreme version. Containment based T9 Unreal has been released, so that the Unreal version of the Avant fight, we've got a rather low item level requirement, and obviously you require to have unlocked the Unreal Trial category. The drop rate of the length of Imperious Wind Flute has been increased. That's the moon from the previous trial from 6.3, the Wind Moon. The new Red Dungeon Pandemonium Anabaseios has been added. The normal version will be average 615, and it will require a quest linked to the red. You will have rewards as always, and will be required them to actually get armor and weapon. The Red Dungeon Pandemonium Anabaseios Savage has been added. It will be released 1 week after the release of the patch. Item level requirement will be from 630 to 640 for the last floor. Okay. And they explain now the reward system, I guess, because they change the number of books you need. You will need 8 books for the weapon, 6 books for the body and legs. Before it was 8, I think. But yeah. The following duties have been added to the Red Finder: Voidcast Dice Extreme, Z1, TO9, Unreal, and all of the Reds. And also on the Duty Finder, sorry. You will have the power of Echo in Mount Ordeals and Mount Ordeals Extreme, that's the previous trial. Adjustment made to Euphrosyne, weekly restriction removed from the coffer and rewards and stuff, so you can farm the gear now. Adjustment made to Omega Protocol Ultimate, so they have set item level sync to 635, and the weekly restriction is removed. Elegant Tombstone of Comedy has been added as a new Tombstone currency, so you will be able to exchange your astronomy and aphorism. Nothing much to say about that. To be honest, that's something usual. Duty Roulette Expert have been changed as follows. So before we had Qyorria and Lapis Manalis, now we will have Lapis Manalis and Aether Font, so you will be required to have done Aether Font to be able to do the expert dailies. Duty Roulette level 90 dungeons have Qyorria now. And average item level required is 575, Vodcast dice added to Trial Roulette. A Frozen added to Alliance Red Roulette. The new red tier normal version is added to the normal red daily roulette. And the mentor roulette obviously have all the new duties. And they change the tombstone you get from doing your dailies to add the comedy ones. And as well for PvP. Elite mark as well. Okay, I don't know why they have to say that each time. They just adjust the tombstone for every rewards. The following tree has been added to the Stone Sky Sea. That's a thingy to test your gear and rotation in Radzatan. So they added Vodcast dice and all the Anabaseios. Adjustment made to the following dungeon and trial. In Searing Sea, the position of certain NPC has been adjusted. Bardan's Metal, certain mechanics in the Garula boss battle have been adjusted, and Yol boss battle adjusted. Okay. Doma Castle. Magitech rear guard boss adjusted. Boss battle adjusted. All the boss battle got adjusted in Doma Castle, in Castro Mabania, and Alamigo, and for Alamigo they moved some NPCs. Okay. Duty support added for Searing Sea, Badlands Metal, Ada, Doma Castle, Castro Mabania, and Alamigo. That's why there are changes to this fight, is because they had duty support. When undertaking variant dungeons, currently equipped variant action can now be confirmed via status effect icon in the party list. That's nice. That's some quality of life. This will allow players to readily confirm the variant action of all party members. That's only for variant dungeon anyway. They fixed an issue where the help text for variant ultimatums at the tank action erroneously states the increased enmity effect as a duration of 30 seconds. The correct duration is 60 seconds. When challenging Criterion dungeon, use of variant Raise 2 will also be restored when enemies other than boss monsters appear. Okay. When undertaking the Criterion dungeon, another sealed in subterranean savage, time remaining until the Steward Dweller effect is active can now be configured as a duty list. Okay, that's some quality of life, I guess. They adjusted action for Orca. What? Okay. So protect goes from increased physical defense by 1000 to reduce physical damage taken by 22%. Okay, shell is for magical. Yeah, that's some adjustment. That's worth testing, I guess, but I believe that's to adapt to the new systems. It looks like a buff of actions from Eureka to sustain more. Series 3 will end and Series 4 will begin. Series is the milestone system where you can get reward from doing PvP, and we get the Robot Mount this time. Crystalline Conflict. To improve visibility in the Clockwork Castle Town, the height and size of certain objects in the field have been adjusted. Okay. Season 6 will end and Season 7 will begin. And so you'll get rewards. Commendation crystals, a new ranked and tier reward will be added in the Season 7. Commendation crystal can be exchanged by speaking with the Commendation Quartermaster in Wolfden Pier. By trading in Hellhound weapons with Commendation crystal, player can obtain augmented Hellhound weapon. Okay, that's a new thing where you can make them glow. An icon will now display above the seasonal Quartermaster at the Wolfden Pier for players who have yet to claim their seasonal reward. Okay. The music for Crystalline Conflict matches have been reverted to the version used prior patch 6.38. Okay. The following option for custom matches will now be toggled on by default: arena events and kits. Okay. Whew. Next we have Frontline. So they they made adjustment to following action for damage dealt, damage taken, and limit gauge build-up. Okay. Wire and Dark Knife does less damage. Scholar does more damage. Tank and melee DPS modifier for damage taken has been changed, so they take less damage. Tank and melee. Physical range DPS, magical range DPS, and healer modifier for damage taken has been changed, so they take less damage, excluding dancer and raid mage. Okay. Dancer and raid mage will take more damage. The amount of time required to fill the limited gauge for Dragon, Samurai, Dancer, and White Mage has increased by 15 seconds, so that's a big nerf. The amount of time required to fill the limit gauge of Bard have been decreased by 15%, so that's a buff. Duration of stun, EV, blind. I think there is a typo. No, that's bind. I don't know. Silence, sleep, and deep freeze statuses have been reduced by 25%. That's a nerf. The limp status will no longer be applied to players who are attacked while riding a mount. If a player is attacked while mounting, they will forcibly dismount and gain the oofing its status for 5 seconds. Okay, so you can fight now when you are attacked. Nice. The invulnerability status given at each Grand Company's base will now prevent all status and knockback effects while active. Okay. That's a rare thing, but that means you can't be attacking your base. The designated quantity of data required to win the campaign in Steel Rock Seas has been reduced from 800 to 700. Okay. Field of Glory shutter adjusted. So we will need more data to win and various adjustments, I guess. They decrease the amount of things you need in on-site hacker. And they will rework Portal on Ruin Secure, so that's removed from the game for now. And it is more efficient to know which Grand Company you serve during the campaign. Battle Eye Gauge has been adjusted to display more prominently. Okay. HUD element for frontline. Daily challenge frontline, it's really important for a lot of people. Will now give PvP series XP. The winning team name will not be displayed in Japanese when the in-game language is set to Japanese. Okay. Items, new items has been added. So this first bit is the red gear. Oh, I like the caster and caster gear. Okay. Grand prize winning entries from the Final Fantasy XIV weapon design contest has been added. Learn more about the Final Fantasy XIV weapon contest and the Reaper and Sage edition of the contest. Basically, this is a tombstone gear that they release with a lot of nice designs. I'm really a fan of it. With that dancer weapon, nice. New OS type has been added because we get new crafted gear. Good. Adjustment made to the graphic of the following equipment: Valentian Rose, Forget Me Not, and Acacia Ribbon gloves. Okay. You can equip the Valentian Emissary stuff regardless of gender. They made the adjustment for glamour system where you can glamour in the inn from any menu. Like if you have something in your retainer, you can use it if you are in the inn. Radiance gear cannot be purchased in exchange for sack of nuts from guild ship and vendors. Okay, that's the previous tombstone gear, I guess. New items available in exchange for achievement certificate. That's nice. They added things with the currency from achievement. Certain items cannot be sold and desensitized or submitted for expert delivery mission. The number of island prisms yielded from crafting has been increased from 1 to 3. New condition added for expert recipes. Good omen. We have a new action. Good omen guarantees good material condition for the next step. Okay. And that's only for expert craft from 6.4. Okay. After synthesizing an item in the crafting log, the list of recipes will automatically adjust upon redisplay so that items before and after the crafted item are visible. Okay. New minor button is gathering point. New item added to gathering point. Gathering atom and security bonus have been added to certain legendary nodes. Aquarium breeding has been added to the filter setting in the fish grid. Okay. New fishing holes added. They added a new route on their ocean fishing with new bonuses, new voyage. And people can choose 2 different routes when embarking on a voyage. So you can go Indigo or Ruby, so you can go in Kugane. Level cap for desensitizing has been increased from 620 to 640. New mount added. Oh, that's... Oh, nice. That's a big mount. New Chocobo barding added. New minions added, and that's Ruby weapon. Nice. The following additional adjustment has been made to fashion accessories, so we have new accessories. Fashion accessory may not be configured separately from mount on the pet bar. Okay. To access these settings, open the character configuration menu. Yeah, you can have an accessory bar. Air function has been added to fashion accessory window. Glasses and wings, wing accessory will not display when engaged in battle in the overworld. So next we have the system changes. The following addition and adjustment have been made to character creation. So the expansion pack required to certain races will not be displayed if you have yet to register a license for the expansion. That will help new player know what to buy if they really want one race, I guess. Because you need, for example, Shadowbringer to get a Qyorria. When adjusting character slider, a marker will not display the slider's previously selected value. Okay. RGB values will not be displayed when selecting certain features including eye colors, skin color, and hair color. Does that mean we can have even more colors? I love that. If that's what I understand, I love that. An additional help message will not display when saving character appearance data. Okay. When selecting a character's date of birth and patron deity, an additional help message will display to inform players that the choices have no effect on the gameplay. Yeah, because before it had an effect, but not anymore. An additional help message will display when attempting to select a congested world as a character's home world. Okay. They made achievement adjustments. So the tank stuff will now include the Anabasios and the Alan Stream. Yeah, that's all. That's all the tank stuff. Certain quests will now display as question mark in the recommendation window to prevent spoilers. Okay. In order to prevent server congestion immediately after the release of patch 6.4, we will be implementing multiple fill-in instances for Radzatan, Garlemald, and LPs. That means we will have to spend time in each of these areas, and what is nice as well is that Garlemald and LPs will have big hunts now if you do untrain. The option to display price with fee included has been added to the market board. So for example, this steel goat, its price is 400, but its total price is 420. And that's with that thing on the bottom left. Okay. Addition and adjustment made to retainer. New item can now be obtained via quick exploration ventures. New retainer exploration ventures has been added. And layout of the retainer exploration venture window has been adjusted to include a search feature and a venture history. Okay. So that will help people farm. Following addition and adjustment made to gear set. Gear set cannot be used from the beginning of the game. Up to 100 total gear set may be saved. When registering a gear set to a hotbar, the gear set's item level will now display on the tooltip. Okay. Again, on using gear set has been added to the gear set list. Okay. When changing to a newly acquired job, player can now choose whether or not to transfer hotbar, cross-hotbar settings from their associated class. So if you evolve from Gladiator to Paladin, you can transfer the hotbar. Don't do that if you are using macros, but yeah, that's up to you. Yeah, that's a one-time thing though. So like you can say yes or not, and then okay. I really hope they don't break Gladiator and stuff hotbar. New stickers have been added to the GPOS feature. Duties that can be recorded have been changed. They changed for Aglayad to Euphrosine. New portrait accent for adventure plates have been added. Okay. Adjustment made to portrait. New accent added. New poses added. Portraits will now display at the start of the following duties: treasure hunt dungeon and seasonal event instant dungeon. Okay. A message will now display in the portrait menu when no gear set have been registered. Okay. If a character's current gear appearance does not match its last saved gear set they used for a specific portrait, a message will be displayed indicating the gear that does not match. Yeah, people were struggling with that because they were changing like a ring or something that didn't appear. And they were like, I changed nothing. So now it will tell you what changed. The following additional and adjustment made to player commendation. When the display of portrait is enabled for player commendations, they will now also display after matches in Crystalline Conflict. Player commendation may now be given by selecting a player and either double-clicking them or pressing the OK button twice. Okay. The position of the settings button has been adjusted in the player commendation window. This display of name will now display the job of the character. The following online status icon will not be displayed when class and job icons are enabled. Okay. So if someone is looking for party icon on, you can't see it if you have that icon applied. Okay, that's a bit sad. But the roleplay icon still is available. Font color for party members cannot be changed according to role. Okay. Option to display or hide the traveler title in instance duty has been added. Okay. Small and smallest has been added to display name size. The out of battle option has been added to display name setting. Online statuses and travel titles will no longer be displayed during instance battles in which player control NPCs. Sure. The following addition and adjustment made to party and alliance chat, so you have more options where you can display the icon of people, their color and stuff. Option to display class job role icon in chat log added. Class job abbreviation in chat log added. The option to change font color according to the role has been added. When joining a recruiting party, the following categories will not be displayed in the chat log: objective, command, and duty finder settings. Okay, so if you join a PF, you will have that in the chat. An option to align the party list to the bottom of the screen has been added. Oh, that's nice. I want that. So because the window is about 8 players and 1 pet, and so now if you go on GT for 4 players, you will have the name going down. The default positioning and size of the alliance list have been adjusted. They added target to attack 6, 7, and 8 to the icon you can place on people. There will be a different sound effect with the ready check completed if there are people available or unavailable. An option to store newly obtained items in the last open inventory slot has been added. The option to enable or disable hotbar replacement has been added. The classification of companions in click filter setting has been changed to NPC object and from NPC and object to pets and minion under the target tab setting in character configuration menu. That's very specific. The layout of the request repair window has been adjusted. Additional icons have been added for user macros. Okay. PlayStation Plus members may now, oh my god, may now register one additional Etherhead as a free destination. Okay, that's that's pay to win. Not really, but you know what I mean. The following addition had been following addition and adjustment made for the friend list on PS4 and PS5. A PS icon will be displayed if both player and their friend are logging in from a PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 5 console. And you can view the PlayStation Network profile via a subcommand, okay? So that's PlayStation only things, like you can see people you played with on the PlayStation system. Okay. The following option has been added to the character configuration. So item settings, you can store all newly obtained items to the last opened window inventory slot. Yeah, so that's a lot of options. I won't go through everything. We have a new subtext for macro with onward, attack 6, 7, 8, Eros and Selene for glamour, more auto translation dictionary stuff, data center travel system. So there will be an additional app message when the player chooses to visit another data center. Okay, a sound effect and gamepad vibration will now be used to indicate a character has successfully moved to another data center. new trophies for PS5, Mac version changes, new music, sound effects and voices added. That's a lot of nothing. Sadly, we don't have yet the changes for like the job adjustment. We don't have the list yet. That's why it's preliminary, I guess. And PvP changes as well. But that's quite the patch. It's packed with many things to check and see. Obviously, the patch note doesn't include Blue Mage, Fire Dungeon, Criterion Dungeon, Hildebrand Adventure, Mondariel Weapon, Splendorous Tools, because it is for patch 6.45, but that's already a lot of things to check, a lot of things to do. That was quite a long reading for sure. 40 minutes, oh my god, time flies. I thank you kindly for watching this video if you watched it entirely. I try to publish them as soon as they come, you know, when it goes for news. So thank you kindly for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.